After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a marketplace, and though the day's action is over, product inspection and analysis continue. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Thomas Norman, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's pretty basic. The stuff is good, but he's only going to bring 3 pitches at you. So as a hitter, it's easy to process elimination to start eliminating pitches, but he's very good with the 3 he has.
Third baseman, David Davila.
To third. And he's retired, 1 away. Settling in now, Abraham
Batting
Ford.
fourth, third baseman, Abraham Ford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kang going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, the scouts love the fact that he has the power to go deep. But I'll tell you what they love even more. A hitter that can rise to the occasion with runners on base. A hitter that can clutch up is a valuable asset to any lineup.
Into the box, Reynaldo de la
Batting
Cruz.
sixth, the designated hitter, Reynaldo de la Cruz.
The 0-2 home. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Whoa. At an event like the Topps Amateur Showcase, you don't really expect someone to lay down a sacrifice bunt, but that's just what he did. Hey, I like it. He put his ego and desire to show what he could do aside and made a play that helped the team. And don't think the scouts won't take a note of that, because they will.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Third
Abraham
baseman,
Ford.
Abraham Ford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Hey, let her fly right here.
0-1, here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. The relay throw. Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this. Abraham Ford will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Striding in once again, Abraham Ford. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
Good job.
And the great thing about that, AB, aside from him clutching up and driving it a run, it's what he did with 2 outs in the inning. That speaks volumes about a kid's mental toughness right there. And the scouts are definitely going to take note of that.
Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. The relay, and on the error, a run is going to score. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here.
Now batting, center fielder,
right here.
Luther Tyner.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Ready once again, Abraham Ford. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be pleased with himself there. Gets a base knock and drives in a run along the way. Scouts love a guy that can get timely hits. Well done there.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonas McDonough. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jonas McDonough.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. So he will touch them all.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
(16-3) today. The Central Prospects wrap out 19 hits. Muhammad Dillon worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. After all, why pay more if you can pay less? A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the game, or he won't be a ball player long.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. Thomas Norman, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound.
Showcase game.
What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's pretty basic. The stuff is good, but he's only going to bring 3 pitches at you. So as a hitter, it's easy to process elimination to start eliminating pitches. But he's very good with the 3 he has.
Ford.
First pitch on its way. Hard liner toward short. In there, a base hit. Hathaway rounds the corner and is headed home. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Wow, that's one of those bats you'll look back on with satisfaction when it's all said and done. It's always nice to show the scouts that you can blast a double and drive in runs at this level, but to do it with 2 outs is even better. Shows the scouts that you have the mental toughness to step up in big situations and deliver. Great AB.
Batting fifth.
So
Second
striding
baseman,
forward now, Johnny Kane. A very big lead from second. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Now at the plate, Eddie Manzanillo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Manzanillo.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Into the box now, Antonio Zamora, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the run is in to score from third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Abraham Ford.
Third baseman, Abraham Ford.
First pitch of the at-bat. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Hathaway is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Wow, he is definitely having a day he won't soon forget. That's his second double of the game here at the Topps Amateur Showcase, and he's quickly distinguishing himself as the star of this show. When you can rise above the competition that is this good, you're doing yourself a favor and earning yourself some future money.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Johnny Kane. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and this goes right behind him at second and into center field.
Here we go, here we go. Get a good one, get a good riff on it, huh?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. Ready for another chance, Vinny
Center
Inglet.
fielder number 12, Vinny Inglet.
0-1, here's the pitch. Way to get dirty. He goes to first in time.
Wow, what a play right there. That has to be one of the gems of this showcase game. He flashes leather with an incredible diving stop, but then has the composure and wherewithal to collect himself and make a throw over to first. Any major league team worth its salt wants a player that can do that on their team.
Digging in and looking for more, Abraham Ford. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Hathaway rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
This is just a great piece of hitting, and it will do nothing but help him in the draft. It's one thing to have power, but it's an entirely different thing to have oppo power, which he shows right here. Doesn't try to do too much with this pitch, just taking it to the opposite field for a nice double.
Second baseman.
No one out with a runner at second.
Kane.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in once again, Abraham Ford, and he's working on a three-double game right now.
Put the ball in play. Come on, right here.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. In to score, the runner from second. And the second run will score as a potential rout is on. It's now 8-2.
Yeah, the scouts are going to eat this one up. He just blasts this thing into the outfield and has enough speed to cruise in the second with a stand-up double. Any hitter that can put that kind of charge into a pitch is going to have a job on a roster. That's the kind of hit that sees your stock rise.
Ready once again, Johnny Kane.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Johnny Kane.
Aggressive lead from the bag at second. Now the pitch. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Leading off for the East, the designated hitter. And
grounded to third. Ford is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 1.
Now
Sam
a bunt attempt here.
Rodriguez.
He tries the bare hand, but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe. Striding into the box, Abraham Ford, already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat.
Let's go right here, man. Let's do it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
I just love to see a young player man up when it matters the most. He had 2 men on, a real opportunity to drive in a run or 2, and he goes one better and hits it for a 3-run bomb. He just crushed that thing, and the scouts have no choice. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Players will now find themselves increasingly confronted with the off-the-field demands and distractions that accompany pro sports. When this happens, a trusted advisor is pure gold. He manages these affairs, freeing the player to put his attention where it needs to be, like on finding out where will be the first stop on his road to the show.
Welcome, everyone, to this year's Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Showcase, will begin their journey as professional baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming about and working towards their entire lives. We wish them all the best of luck and look forward to watching them develop into even greater ball players over the coming years. With that said, it's time to get started. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the second pick in the first round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Brian Coates, a starting pitcher from the West Region. With the third pick of the first round, the Cincinnati Reds select David Davila, a third baseman from the West Region. With the fourth pick in the first round, the San Diego Padres select Everett Lawson, a shortstop from the West Region. With the 11th pick of the first round, the Colorado Rockies select Abraham Ford, a third baseman from the Central Region.
The awaited moment arrives. For some, it may not have arrived at the particular moment they'd envisioned. This player's lack of enthusiasm raises a red flag to the drafting team's general manager. A new draftee would rarely be expected to challenge the patience of a Major League GM. A Major League GM would rarely be expected to tolerate it for long. And the draftee's advisor would certainly not be expected to react well to hearing about it. This coach is livid with his former star. The player is updated on where things now stand after the awkward phone call. It's decided. The player will try his luck again in next year's draft. When a player returns to a scout day having been through the process before, he knows exactly what to expect.
Screw the Rockies. They're high if they think I'll play for them.
Having turned in another Scout Day performance, this player and his advisor discuss his next move. The player will say yes to this year's Topps Showcase games. He hopes the additional experience he gained playing at the college level will show and be noticed.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Todd Fletcher, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
At the plate, Abraham Ford.
Third baseman, Abraham Ford.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Hit hard towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Into the box, Greg Garcia.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Greg Garcia.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Striding in once again, Ray Vaccaro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Ruiz.
Baseman, Pedro Ruiz.
Aggressive lead from the bag at second. Now the pitch out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left. Digging in the switch hitter, Chuck Chandler.
First baseman, Chuck Chandler.
Hey, just you and him. Damn yourself.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Whoa. At an event like the Topps Amateur Showcase, you don't really expect someone to lay down a sacrifice bunt, but that's just what he did. Hey, I like it.
Now at the plate, Rafael Francisco.
Left fielder, Rafael Francisco.
Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in to try it again, Abraham Ford.
Third baseman, Abraham Ford.
Let it rip right here. We need you.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and the scouts love the fact that he has the power to go deep. But I'll tell you what they love even more. A hitter that can rise to the occasion with runners on base. A hitter that can clutch up is a valuable asset to any lineup.
Digging in once again, Abraham Ford. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
And a great thing about that, AB, aside from him clutching up and driving in a run, it's what he did with 2 outs in the inning. That speaks volumes about a kid's mental toughness right there. And the scouts are definitely going to take note of that.
Digging in and looking for more, Greg Garcia. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Greg Garcia.
Runner goes for second. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Abraham Ford will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Oh, big guy. You drive it right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Man, oh man, he's having an absolutely dream day here at the Topps Amateur Showcase. That's his 2nd homer of the day, and to hit it out of this park, that's really impressive. If he was
ready for another chance, Abraham Ford. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Francisco racing back, still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
well in his wildest dreams. I doubt he dreamed he'd have a breakout game like this. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and it might be enough to move him to the top of the draft board. Every scout in the stand saw this one. I expect we'll be seeing and hearing a lot.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Robert Obama. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2. Oh, a diving stop. He goes to first. Touche, sir.
Wow, what a play right there. That has to be one of the gems of this showcase game. He flashes leather with an incredible diving stop and then has the composure and wherewithal to collect himself and make a throw over to first. Any major league team worth its salt wants a player that can do that on their team. Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
Here now, our final line score.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central Region.
Not bad. All right, let's impress those scouts.
Stepping in, Manuel Sanchez.
Batting third, shortstop, Manuel Sanchez.
One and two, here it comes. And they do have him scoring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Whoa. At an event like the Topps Amateur Showcase?
Ready now, Abraham
Batting
Ford.
eighth, third baseman, Abraham Ford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that becomes the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and the result is not what he wanted, but he...
Digging in to try it again, Woody
Center fielder
Pope.
number 8, Woody Pope.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Wow, that's what you want to see from your middle infielders. A really nice turn. But the feeder...
Ready for another chance.
Now batting,
Abraham
third
Ford.
baseman,
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ford.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled
Designated
swing
hitter, number
and
5,
great timing, which is
Ray
really what you want from your
Garcia.
hitters.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't. Ready once again, Abraham Ford. A hit in 2 tries
Abraham
so far.
Ford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Get up, Paul. Get up, Paul.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
And a great thing about that, AB, aside from him clutching up and driving it a run,
Now
it's
batting,
what he did with 2 outs in the inning.
designated hitter,
That speaks volumes about a kid's
Garcia.
mental toughness right there, and the scouts are definitely going to take note of that.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. From the belt, kicks and deals. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here in the Sunshine State. Digging in and looking for more, Abraham Ford. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Here it comes on 0-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they pick up no runs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ray Gomez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready on 1 and 2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Scooped up. 1 there. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
For the Central, 7 runs on 14 hits. Welcome, everyone, to this year's Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Showcase, will begin their journey as professional baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming. With the first overall pick in this year's first-year player draft, the Minnesota Twins select Abraham Ford, a third baseman from the Central Region.